everyone, hope you're keeping well and safe and keeping fit as well, keeping moving, and luckily we've got the beautiful weather and the beautiful outdoors, but if you're not able to go out, hope you're still doing those exercises at home that I suggested, whether it's my ones or the links that I sent you. So what we're going to do today is go back to the basics, same old Maureen, same old moves, same old music, because that's what you love, right? And we'll take it from the start and hopefully it'll be familiar to you from what we were doing before. So I'm going to put on my favourite music for a start, warm up. So just make sure you've got your drink bottle near you and you've got room around you and you've got a chair next to you if you need it. Here we go. So start off marching, work at your own pace. If you get tired, have a rest. Engage your abs, feel these, bicep curls.
The wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring.
Side taps, tricep arms.
Books its ring, and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. The shaven razors grow, and it sings.
Tap back, push your arms back.
Till I'm sleeping, oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer under homecoming?
Knee lifts, nice and tall. Keep the chest up. A little twist if you can. With or without the bounce. Step touch. Brings those shoulder blades together. Swing the arms. Tap the leg behind. Bicep curl with a little leg curl behind. Back to the march, getting a little bit warmer, one more song and then we'll do some stretching. This time, opposite arm to leg if you can.
Life is making you lonely, you can always go
Downtown. Have you been missing my music? Downtown.
Just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are free. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter.
Hands in front.
Forget all your cares, so go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No better place for sure. Downtown, everything's waiting for you.
Pull the arms down as you curl those legs behind. Bending into the knees a bit if you can. Now a little warmer.
Downtown, maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close. Downtown,
2 steps.
just listen to the rhythm of the generation number. You'll be dancing with the team before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter there. You can't forget all your cares. So downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be alright now.
Up and across. Reach down, touch down.
And you will find somebody kind to help and understand you. Someone who is just like you and needs a gentle hand to guide them along. So maybe I'll see you there. We can forget all our cares.
Tap the ankle behind.
Things will be great
slow it down now and do our dynamic stretching before we grab a drink and have a rest. Sinking into the legs if you can. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep the feet down and do that nice figure eight, sweeping side to side, keeping the chest up. Catching the inner thighs. And then lift that heel as you push away, twisting through the waist. Bring down as you extend. Reaching up and over, big deep breath in and out. Nice and slow. This time, lift the heel as you circle that shoulder and just shrug your shoulder if you're not able to circle it. Circling the waist. Other way. Knee lifts or circles for those hips, whatever you can manage. And swing or tap that leg front to back. Swing or tap. Other leg. Swing or tap. Very good. That leg down. Just cross your arms, front to back if you can. And then just a little flop side to side as you lift the heel. Great work. Stop. Hopefully you're a bit warmer now. So just grab a drink, and I just want to explain why you're having a drink. We don't really get the opportunity in the class because sometimes I've got the music on too loud and people can't hear me. So the reason I do so much warming up and stretching is because as we get older we get stiffer. We do the aerobics because we enjoy the music, and it's also good for coordination and balance. However, it's not really necessary to do aerobics if you prefer to at home. Just do a quicker warm-up. It could just be something like just the marching on the spot. You could walk forward and back a few times. You could do just a few side steps, side to side. You could walk up and down your stairs. You could just walk around your lounge room a few times. Even a few boxing moves. We might sort of practice those in a later video. But there's many ways you can warm up if you don't want to do the aerobics and if you don't have as much time. The other thing that I do is the dynamic stretching after the aerobics, and that's just because once we've got the blood pumping through the body, we're less stiff. So even something like a gentle move, if you've got a very, very tight muscle, which I have here at the moment on one side, something like that can even be sort of, you could pull a muscle in your back unless you're nice and warm. So by doing the aerobics or the marching to start with, you get the blood pumping, it's a bit of fun, you get your heart rate up a little bit. And then the stretching is just something extra that I do, the flowing dynamic stretching, to just sort of better prepare for the exercises that we're about to do. But you could just decide to do the dynamic stretching as a warm-up if you wanted to, as long as you're, as long as you're not too stiff. Even just start off with a few leg circles. Just before you get into the weights or the band work, just make sure you've moved the joints that you're about to use for the exercise. So I hope that explains it. So you could do one or the other, as long as you're warm, as long as you've done a few circles or a few knee lifts before you start. So today we're going to use the weights. So grabbing the dumbbells now. If you don't have dumbbells, you can just clench your fists or grab some water bottles filled with water. Otherwise, we'll start off on the spot. We'll just put on some background music. Thank you, hubby. So hopefully we can hear. I've got my husband here helping me. Okay, so let's start with the basics. We're just going to do bicep curls. So we'll start off just on the spot. Shoulders back and down, nice and slow. Breathing out. That's it. Very good. Now if you wanted to, you can just keep going with the arms. Otherwise you have your feet hip width apart and you can add a squat. So as you lift the weights, you're dropping your backside just as far down as you're comfortable. So weight is in the heels. You should be able to wriggle those toes. We'll just do another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, mix it up. Okay, the next one we'll do is our rotator cuff. So again, just standing on the spot, shoulders back and down, tummy tight, soft knees, rotating through the shoulders. Breathe out as you open, breathe in as you close. That's it. Now if you're worried about your balance or falling, you can just stay right there and stay next to your chair. Otherwise we're going to go forward and back. And we'll do that one more time. Forward and back. Okay, so from here we're going to do our front raise. Now depending how heavy your weights are, you can just do one at a time, or you can lift 2 together. If you're lifting 2, make sure you don't swing your whole body. So nice and controlled, tummy tight. I'm just going to stay with singles, and you choose what you want to do. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, this time we're going to do upright rows. We'll start off with singles. So I'll just position myself here. It's good to work our arms singular, not just together all the time. Imagine you're zipping up a jacket, keeping the arms nice and close to the chest, leading with the elbows, slow on that down phase. Now remember, you can always get back to your bicep curls or the rotator cuffs if your shoulders don't like any of these other exercises. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do 2 arms together and drop my butt so my feet are at least hip width apart, pointing out slightly. And as I lift the weights, I drop my backside. If you wanted to, you could just do the squat and rest your arms, or just keep going with the arms and leave the squat out. Ease that butt. We'll do 4 more if you can. Always rest if you need to. 2 and 1. Good job. Roll it out. Okay, next one we're going to do is punching in front. So again, it can be double arms or single. Make sure you're not swinging the body though. Nice and controlled. All the way out. All the way in. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Relaxing the shoulders. Now I'm going to go forward and back again, so I'm just going to move back a little bit. Okay, here we go. So we go forward if you wish. And back. One more time if you can, forward. And back. Good work. Roll it out. Nice work. Okay, this time we're tipping forward. So we're sticking our butt out and our chest out, looking just in front. Then our arms hang down, and then slowly bringing them up towards the chest. Pull your shoulder blades back and down, so we don't have a rounded back like this, we have a flat back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. That's it. And now as you lift. Just 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Standing upright again. We're going to bring our arms up. If you can, you're going to pull them back so they're at a 90-degree angle. Now this can be singles or doubles, whatever you can manage. So I'm just getting myself in the right position. Hubby's telling me I'm not in the right space. Breathing out as you lift. Pull the elbows back. If you find this too difficult, remember your options. You can always do single arms or go back to an exercise that you prefer. Last 4, 2, 1. Good work. Have a little rest. Okay, this time we're going to tip forward, but we've got our palms facing in, so it's narrow. We're going to pull up, and then we're going to do triceps. So it's up and extend. So I'm not swinging my arms. Back and extend, keeping the elbows into the side. Again, bending the knees, nice flat back, and looking just ahead. Weight in the heels. We'll do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Great work. How are you feeling? Hopefully you've been moving a bit in the holidays so far, so you won't be finding this too difficult, but have a rest if you need to. This time we're going to push across the body, like so. Push, push. So soft knees, tummy tight, like you're punching. You might feel like punching the person that you're having to be stuck in the house with, if you're like anything like me. Ha ha. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And roll it out. We're nearly there. Okay, this time we're going to tip forward and it's going to be that reverse fly. So if you need to, it's a slight bend in the elbows. And you're looking ahead and coming up and out. Now think about pulling your shoulder blades back and down before you start, which will take the tension out of your neck. If you find it's an issue though, go back to one of the other exercises. Breathing out as you lift. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Okay, we're going to bring them up. This time I'm holding them like so. Elbows can come down this time. Palms are facing in. We're going to do pressing straight up. So it can be single arms or double arms. Again, try not to swing your body. Nice and solid. Breathe in, breathe out. In and out. Now I'm going to add in my legs, so my feet are facing forward and they're hip width apart. As I come down with the weights, I come down with the butt. So it's called a push press. We've done them before. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice work. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. They should have warmed you up. Okay, we've just got a few left. This time we're doing that single arm row. So it can be 1 or 2 weights in the one hand. We've got our hand on that front knee. Nice flat back and lift. Slow on that down phase. That's it. Four more on this side. 2, 1. Okay, swapping sides. Other leg goes forward. 1 or 2 weights in the opposite hand. Nice flat back and lift. Looking just ahead. And as you lift, slowly lower. That's it. Nice work. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going back to the biceps. Now I'm going to add in a lunge. If you want to, you could just do a step back, or you could go back to the squat. As I lift the weights, I'm doing a reverse lunge. So drop the knee, lift the heel. This is too challenging for you, just stay with the arms, or you can put the weights down and stand next to your chair and do the lunges, holding the chair. Or a table. Chair or table, says hubby. 4 more if you can. 2, 1. Great work. Okay, we're going to do a bit of balance work now. So what we might do today, we'll do it without the weights, because some of you might need to hold a chair or a table. So what we'll do is we'll start off heel toe, 1 foot in front of the other. Now if you need to, you can hold the chair or the table, and we're going to go 4 forward and back, and again forward and back. If this is too easy for you, you could have weights with bicep curls like we do in the class, or we'll do one more time, or you can look side to side, which makes it more challenging. And back. Whoops. Very good. And then our heel raises. So if you need a chair, have a chair or a table. If you're more advanced, you can raise the hands like we do in the class. Otherwise, just have a finger on the chair or table. So heel raises are really important, not because just it's a good balance exercise, but it actually increases the circulation and gets the blood flow going back to your heart. So if you're sitting around a lot, you know, the blood pools to the legs, and calf raises are the best thing you can do. Reach. Okay, and then we're just going to stand on one leg up. If that's too challenging, just put the toe down as you need to, or hold on to something with a finger or two. Trying to hold it for about roughly 20 to 30 seconds. And then we're going to go down, up, out, in. Down, up, out, in. Engage your abs, focus. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Start off with just the lift. Remember, if you need to, a finger or two on the table or chair, or you can just touch the toe down when you need to. Just holding it up. It's normal to feel a bit wobbly, working all the muscles in the other leg. And then if you can, extend up and down. Lift, extend, and down. Focus, focus. Do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job, everyone. Okay, everyone, that's our workout for today. Hope you enjoyed it. We've just got to do our stretching now. So grab another little drink if you need it, and grab a chair if you've got one handy. If you don't have a chair, just make sure you can hold on to something if you need to for balance. So we'll start off with a hamstring stretch. Sitting down and standing up. I'll put the music on. Okay, so leaning forward, nice flat back, toe flexed with a straight knee. That's it. Should feel the stretch all the way up the back of the leg. And we're going to point that toe down, reach a little further if you can. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Toe up, nice straight knee. leaning forward if you can. Seems like just yesterday, except it's very strange doing this without all you people in front of me. It's actually more nerve-wracking, believe it or not. Point the toe down. Hopefully I'll be a natural if I do a few more. Okay, we'll sit back on the chair, and then you're bringing that leg across. Now if you're not able to have, if you don't have a chair, just make sure if you're standing you do have something to hold on to. This one you probably would need to hold something, like so. A little bit of gentle pressure if you can. And then pulling that leg up either with your hand or with the elbow and looking over that opposite shoulder. And we'll do that on the other side. So bringing the leg up. A little bit of pressure if you can, but just be gentle. Don't do it if your hip doesn't like it. For your knee. Pull that leg up if you can. Look over that shoulder. Okay, we'll come forward. This time we're going to stretch the lower back, linking your arms underneath and pulling upward. You can also do this one standing up like so. Okay, so we'll come back behind the chair now. So I'll just stand here so you can see my legs, but if you have your chair, bring it around the front so you can lean on it if you need to. So the first one will be the calf stretch, so nice straight leg, straight knee, and I'm going to at the same time bring that same arm as the back leg across and hold for that shoulder stretch. If you wanted to, you could just do the legs and then the arms if you find that easier to do it separately. Just trying to save time. Then we're going to drop that back knee, lift the back heel, lean back a touch, and this is a tricep stretch and a hip flexor stretch, so make sure you've got that chair there if you need to hold it. That's it. Okay, we'll do that on the other side. So feet are hip width apart, bring that leg back, nice straight knee, get that heel right down, same arm as back leg. Well, I'm certainly missing all the classes, I hope you are as well, and keen to get back when all this is over. Let's drop the knee, lift the heel, and lean back. Most of all, I'm missing you all though. Might sound corny, but it's the truth. And then we'll bring that leg in. This time we'll reach away, nice stretch between the shoulder blades. Pull the navel in. And then up and across. If some of these stretches don't suit you, don't do them. Just like the rest of the exercises, don't do anything that hurts. You should feel a gentle pull, but not pain. And we do these stretches at the end when our muscles are all warm, not at the start. Wrist. Gently roll the head on the side. Big shoulder rolls. Good job everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. So let me just explain what I have in mind. Let me just stop the music first. So what I'd like to do is one little video clip like that per week, and it would be roughly half an hour long. And then what you could do, it would be $5 a class, and you'd pay me up front for 4 classes. I just do 4 at a time because it's hard to know how long we'll be out of action. I don't want to take too much money off you as well. So I'd just be doing 4 videos, 1 per week. So you would either just pay money into my bank account, or if you don't do internet banking, you could put it in an envelope and I give you my address, or if you're not able to go to the house, that's not a problem either. I could just put an IOU against your name on the class list and you could fix me up when we return, or use your card. If you have a prepaid card, even though I don't physically have the card, I would tick you off on the class list, so that's another way of doing it. And what I would do is each week I'd change it, so next week it could be bands or balls or body weight, we might even do a bit of boxing. I do a lot of the same stuff that we're used to doing in the class, but also add some new things that I'm trying to learn along the way, so we've got a bit of variety. Entirely up to you though, if you're happy with what you're doing right now, if you've got enough information from the sheets I've sent you and all those other online exercises, there's plenty out there. Also got the beautiful outdoors, so it's just an optional thing. If you'd like a little bit more, then it would just be $20 for the 4 sessions, and you've got several different ways of paying me, or just paying me back when I next see you. So if you're interested, just reply to this email and let me know how you would like to make the payment, and we'll take it from there. But in the meantime, stay safe and keep well and keep moving, keep fit, and can't wait to see you all in the real world again soon. Take care. Bye everyone.